Imagine two young women stepping into the spotlight, not only as members of a royal family, but as living symbols of the future. When Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia appear at the Girona Awards, the audience sees more than elegance and formality. They see the embodiment of inspiration, responsibility, and hope. Their presence speaks to the power of youth in shaping tomorrow's world. In a time where young people often face uncertainty, the sight of two princesses taking their roles seriously and engaging with cultural, educational, and humanitarian causes sends a strong and uplifting message. Leadership begins with example, and age is no barrier to influence. Princess Leonor, as the heir to the Spanish throne, carries the weight of history with her every step, yet she approaches it with a fresh spirit that resonates with younger generations. Her speeches, studies, and growing public commitments illustrate a dedication to preparing herself not just as a monarch, but as a leader deeply aware of the challenges facing society today. Infanta Sofia, by her side, complements this presence with her own unique charm and sense of responsibility. Together, they demonstrate that leadership is not about competition or solitary achievement, but about standing alongside others in shared purpose. Their bond as sisters reflects unity, and their actions show how even those in high positions can remain connected to the people they represent. For the youth of Spain and beyond, Leonor and Sofia symbolize possibility. They remind students, young professionals, and dreamers that the future is shaped not only by ambition, but also by service. By participating in ceremonies like the Girona Awards, they elevate the accomplishments of others, artists, scientists, entrepreneurs, and innovators, showing that recognition belongs to those who dedicate their talents for the greater good. This humility sets a powerful precedent. No matter how high one's station in life, the true measure of worth lies in lifting others up. Their presence also challenges stereotypes about young people being disengaged or disconnected. Here are two young women in their late teens and early 20s, standing tall on a stage of influence, proving that youth can carry wisdom, responsibility, and vision. They represent the idea that the next generation is not waiting to inherit the world. They are already shaping it. Their example urges other young people to step forward, whether in their local communities, schools, or chosen careers, and to recognize that every act of dedication counts. At the Girona Awards 2025, Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia shine not simply because of their titles, but because they embody what it means to inspire. They are symbols of how leadership, when grounded in service and humility, can encourage countless others to believe in themselves, strive for excellence, and contribute to a brighter future. Their role tonight is not to overshadow the awardees, but to amplify their stories, reminding us all that ends picture a stage where stories of determination, courage, and creativity are brought to light, each one carrying the power to inspire far beyond the room. That is what the Girona Awards represent, a living celebration of human talent and a heartfelt tribute to those who dare to make a difference. Unlike ordinary ceremonies, these awards are not about fame or glittering recognition alone. They are about honoring the resilience of individuals who turn challenges into opportunities and vision into action. Every awardee carries a journey, and by sharing these journeys, the Girona Awards elevate personal triumphs into collective pride. What makes the Girona Awards stand out is their ability to blend talent with purpose. They do not merely spotlight achievements for applause, but rather they shine a light on the deeper values that fuel success, perseverance, innovation, and service to society. Whether it is a scientist pushing the boundaries of discovery, an artist opening new windows of expression, or a young entrepreneur tackling social issues, the awards highlight the universal truth that progress is born when passion meets dedication. This makes the event much more than an evening of accolades. It becomes a mirror reflecting the best of human spirit. At the heart of this celebration lies the concept of tribute. Tribute is not simply recognition. It is gratitude, a gesture of honor that acknowledges the sacrifices, the struggles, and the unwavering commitment behind every success story. In this sense, the Girona Awards become a bridge between generations. where the achievements of today inspire the possibilities of tomorrow. They remind us that every individual, no matter where they begin, can contribute to a legacy of progress that benefits us all. The presence of Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia elevates this atmosphere even further. By honoring the awardees, they add a symbolic weight to the event, showing that talent and dedication are treasures worthy of royal acknowledgement. Their participation makes the ceremony not only prestigious, but also deeply meaningful, as it ties personal excellence to national pride and cultural heritage. It underlines the idea that true recognition transcends titles, positions, or backgrounds. It is about the impact one leaves on others and the positive change one sparks in society. For those in attendance and for countless others who follow these awards, the message is clear. Talent deserves to be celebrated, but celebration must also carry responsibility. It is not enough to succeed. One must succeed in ways that inspire, uplift, and pave the way for others. This is why the Girona Awards have become more than a yearly tradition. They are a call to action. They urge us all to recognize and nurture the talent around us, to pay tribute to those who shape our world quietly and selflessly, and to remember that every achievement is a spark that can light a path for future generations. Inspiration flows both ways. Imagine a world where leadership is not measured by power or prestige, but by the ability to unite people and inspire them toward a common purpose. That vision came alive at the Girona Awards 2025, where the evening was more than a ceremony. It was a reminder that recognition carries a deeper responsibility. The call for unity and purpose echoed through every speech, every award, and every gesture, reminding us that greatness is not about standing apart, but about bringing others closer. This idea reshapes how we think of leadership. Too often, titles and positions are mistaken for true influence. Yet the Girona Awards highlight a different truth. Leadership shines brightest when it uplifts, when it listens, and when it creates space for others to thrive. The honorees celebrated on this stage are not merely achievers in their own right. They are individuals who have used their talents to serve, to innovate, and to build connections that extend far beyond themselves. Their recognition serves as a mirror, showing us that success, divorced from service, has little meaning. The presence of Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia underscores this message beautifully. By standing side by side with the awardees, they model a leadership grounded in humility and shared humanity. They remind us that those who carry responsibility at the highest levels are also called to nurture culture, celebrate diversity, and guide society with compassion. Their role at the awards is not about being at the center, but about shining a light on the accomplishments of others. In doing so, they embody the principle that unity is fostered when those in positions of influence use their voices to amplify, not overshadow. Unity itself is a recurring theme in our world today, where division often makes headlines. The Girona Awards offer a refreshing counterpoint, a vision of collaboration across fields, disciplines, and generations. When a young innovator receives applause alongside a seasoned artist, or when an entrepreneur is recognized beside a humanitarian, the message is clear. Purpose unites us across boundaries. Each honoree carries a unique story, but together, they weave a tapestry of hope and progress that belongs to everyone. What makes this unity so powerful is that it does not come from uniformity. Instead, it thrives on diversity, diverse talents, backgrounds, and visions, all brought together by a shared commitment to making life better for others. Purpose, in this sense, becomes the thread that ties their efforts together. It reminds us that while individual success is commendable, collective progress is transformational. At its heart, the Girona Awards 2025 were not simply about celebrating personal victories. They were about reinforcing the belief that recognition should always inspire responsibility. A call for unity and purpose is a call for each of us to ask, how can our skills, our time, and our actions serve something greater than ourselves? In answering this question, we carry forward the true spirit of the night, building bridges, strengthening communities, and shaping a future defined not by division, but by shared purpose and collective achievement. From the stage to the audience and from leaders to the people they serve.